and we come all the way from Des Moines. Thank you for being here tonight and watching do some silly things. We are an improv group. We perform long-form improv. In order to do that, we need a suggestion from you, and I want you to think for a moment about that suggestion. I'll tell you what we're going to do with it. We're going to get that suggestion. It's going to inspire a true story from one of us, our lives. That true story is then going to spin out scenes, characters, jokes, gaps, guffaws, all those things that improv is known for, which I'm sure you're all familiar with. But I need a good suggestion. I want it to be a suggestion of something that you want to see a show about. You came tonight. Think about it for a moment. Tonight's your night. You're not watching Netflix. You're not streaming HBO's latest great shows. You chose to be here. What do you want to see?
Hey, what does this want to see? What does this right here want to see?
Dance Moms.
Dance Moms, thank you.
Yeah. I'm sure your heart wants to see Dance Moms.
Yeah. Jen, you wouldn't happen to have a story about Dance Moms, would you?
A little bit.
Okay.
So, I was a cheerleader and a dancer throughout my high school career, if you will. I ascended the ladder quickly, and I was captain before you know it. And then my sophomore year, I was called together by the squad to be demoted because I had a bad fucking attitude. Which is complete horseshit. I'm not done. That is how, no, they didn't say the F word, but they said, we think you have a bad attitude. And I was like, you gotta be shitting me. So I thought I was like chill, fun, cool captain. And so we'd have practice, and I'd be like, all right, let's practice a stunt, let's practice a cheer. I don't care, let's just do something. Let's not waste your time, let's get our act together, let's get our asses moving. And they thought that was a bad attitude. I thought it was flexibility. Like, I really thought I was being like super chill. And here's the bullshit. Like, I invited these girls to my house after practice. I lived close to the high school. And as much as I like tease about cheering, I loved it. Like, we went to camp. We got the spirit stick. I got the spirit stick on the year that I had sprained my ankle 3 days before camp. And I still, like, did it consistently. I have the nod. I have the tight clap. Anyways. I invited them over after school, and we were on a chat room, because that's what you did in 7th grade when like a computer and all that was new. We were sharing a bag of pretzels, and you guys, this is imprinted. And they were like, we don't know how to say this. I had Tommy Hilfiger overalls on too. They're like, we just don't think you're a good captain for us. We think your attitude is just we think your attitude is bad. And I said, who should be the captain? They're like, Kelly. And it was obvious they had talked behind my back. It was obvious that fucking Kelly's bright, cheery attitude is what they wanted. She went on to win some sort of cheer award later, and I don't know, I still think about it. Obviously. Do you have any questions, guys?
No, sorry. Brutus, the people of Rome are ecstatic. Our bread program has fed many, and the taxes are leaner than they've ever been.
Well, this is what happens when you're a leader. When you care for your people, when you feed your people, when you provide them with a good moral example of what a kingdom should be, what a leader should be, then your people follow.
You know, I have to tell you, I couldn't do this without you, brother.
Well, I have to say, I could do it without you. I have virtue beyond your vices. I am a leader. I don't need people like you. I only need people like you to provide an example of what leadership is not. You're what they call a negative example. Yes. Sometimes, no, no, believe me. I want you to take this in the spirit in which it's intended. Okay? Sometimes people need to see what not to be in order to be what they need to be. Go ahead, write that down. That was good. Write that down. Yeah. You're not writing. Someone's not writing.
What?
Again, you're starting to see why I think this. I'll repeat it for you. Sometimes people need to see what not to be in order to be what they need to be. Again, you're not writing it down. Part of what I do is I learn from my mistakes and I correct them.
Brutus, you've been a trusted advisor for many years. You've helped me through many troubles, and I feel betrayed.
Betrayed? Betrayed? Why would you possibly feel betrayed? By the truth? Does doth the truth sting? Is the truth but an ember in your saddle? Is the truth but a sword that stings between the very shackles of your back? Is the truth but a haircut that doesn't quite sit well? Is the truth but glasses that fog up in the early morning? Is the truth but a left shoe that doesn't quite fit like the right shoe does? Again, you're not writing any of this down.
Brutus, if I had known that this is how you felt, I wouldn't have carried on as a fool like I had. You could have told me. I would have listened to you. But now, coming to me in this way, I feel it best that maybe we end our friendship and part ways.
There it is. There it is. Did you notice what you just did? Your chest. Your chest is sticking out. You're semi-erect right now. Standing up to me. Standing up to me. You're telling me what I need to hear. You're telling me what you believe right here. Tell it to me again.
Brutus.
Give it to me.
You really had me going. You've done it again.
No, you're losing your erection. Tell it to me. How have I mistreated you?
You could have told me these
God,
things.
yes!
I trust
Yes! God, be a man for God's sake!
I have to go to the baths.
Pretzel twists, pretzel rods, pretzel sticks, butter pretzels, mustard pretzels. This will go over great. Okay. This is great. This is great. Yeah. Through the door, not the window. We always talk about this.
What's the window?
Fuck me.
Okay. These damn fully.
I know it's
Oh, God.
solar panels. It
Yeah,
throws you for a
sorry.
loop.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Discombobulated. Everything looks perfect.
I mean, I just know the best way to present bad news is an array of pretzels.
Okay.
So,
You've done it. You've got pretzel rods, you've got pretzel twists, you've got yogurt pretzels. I think. You do. This is great. Okay. All right. I think we're ready. You're ready to reveal it. Okay. You better be ready because it's you. Okay.
window, not door.
Door is short.
Yeah. Here, let's just get you through. Yeah, this is okay. Here we go. Here we go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh, wow! Oh, what? Yogurt pretzels?
Yeah.
So yogurty.
Yeah. That's all your favorite stuff.
Oh, wow, you really went all out. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Oh, you want to know about? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, me first, Jason. Me first.
Yeah. She's got
I wanted
pretzel
this
rods, yeah.
pretzel rod. We're done. No.
Huh? I just got here. Want me to eat more pretzels?
Yes,
Sorry.
yes, eat more pretzels
Just like mix
before
a
we
rod
get to
with
the
the-
main course.
But I don't want to spoil his appetite. I'd rather just.
Sometimes you need an appetizer in order to whet your...
But you eat too many pretzels, you can't wet shit.
What are you guys talking about?
Sorry about nothing.
Just
All right.
there we go.
Well, anyway,
Just keep. Have your.
what's a Rosca pretzel?
What?
What?
Sorry, I just.
So what is this? What kind is this?
It's a non-wheat, gluten-free pretzel from England.
No, like,
Those are just straight up rods.
how do you even make pretzel without gluten?
Magic.
Oh.
It's a wizard's pretzel.
Softly, okay? You can't tell him about it's being done right off the bat. He's gonna take it horribly.
No, when you have a belly full of that, you don't take anything bad.
Okay, fine. You do what you want.
Do you have anything to drink? It's a lot of salt.
Yeah, it's just a little baby Kuhle, little baby. Half yours, half soda.
So full. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. We can no longer have you working for us, so we're done. We're severing the
You
relationship.
guys are ending the company?
Yes, we're ending the company. We're dissolving the company.
You're dissolving? How can we stop this? Do we need to add a base?
The company didn't have enough gluten.
I knew it.
We just didn't have enough keeping us together.
I'm so sorry, you guys. Listen, when I ran over that customer with the forklift, I thought things would be bad. I didn't know they were going to dissolve us!
Well, they didn't dissolve us. They just
Oh my God, they're going to dissolve us alive!
no.
Big fat
No.
acid!
No, you're kind of overreacting.
Fuck!
Okay. This is what we talked about. Okay, you're kind of jumping to conclusions here. Now,
I don't think I am.
You take little things and make them big things.
I don't think that's true.
So when you ran over the customer with the forklift, okay, they didn't dissolve the entire company, okay? It's not that bad. They just said we had to let you go so that the company can continue.
To grow.
Stay going. So
We can.
think of it like a big bus. And we have to
Fucking bitches. Fucking little bitches.
Hey, now.
You know I got that tight clap. Alright?
Now, don't act so surprised,
No.
all right? You know this has been coming a long time, okay? That attitude of yours, on display right now. Yes.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. Okay, the attitude on display right now.
Well, shouldn't I be angry? You're trying to dissolve me. Trying to ply me with pretzels.
But we're also trying to resolve us.
What?
Like, we put our needs before yours. Sorry.
You know, when I got this job, I was really proud of it. I went from junior forklift to captain of the forklift. It's the hardest I've ever worked at anything my whole life.
You did work hard, but you cut corners, okay?
Literally.
I can't. The turn radius is so tight. I got that tight clap.
Listen, don't you start, because you start, then I'm going to start. I don't want to start.
Can I just keep the forklift, man? Let me keep the forklift.
The forklift is evidence in the impending investigation. Okay? Still got a lot of blood on it.
Can I have my drink, please?
I'm sorry.
Suck it in.
This went well.
I gotta go.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
Yep. See ya.
Just a little.
See you guys later at work.
Yeah, if you want to come in for this.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, this is we talked about this a lot. Our daily stand-up meetings are stand-up only. Okay? It's to keep them short, okay? There's a reason why we stand up, okay?
I'll stand up. My dick's too big for this chair anyway.
Like we said at the last meeting, the only appropriate use of that word is you're talking about your friend Richard or former president, okay? So let's keep the language to a minimum, okay?
And just like to air out my dick.
So we're going to talk about what we went ahead and got accomplished today, what we're going to work on tomorrow, and any roadblocks we've got along the way. So why don't we go ahead and start with you, Susan? What did you go ahead and get accomplished today?
Okay, well, I've got 2 things on my to-do list.
Okay, again, which were?
Number 1 and number 2. And I successfully navigated this world with my huge dick.
Hey, I'm really sorry about your loss, but your grandma is way too big for the crematorium. And it smells like dick in here now, so.
It's the cross my family has to bear. Bring her here, burn her myself.
What?
Get creative.
What?
We really much appreciate your business at Men's Warehouse. We're glad we came to us for your wedding tuxes. We cannot fit your needs. I'm sorry. We just can't. Our tailors don't believe us when we bring back the dimensions.
Huge on one side, normal on the other.
Again, we can't accommodate you. I'm sorry. You'll have to go somewhere else, perhaps a costume shop. Halloween's coming up. Maybe you could take 1/2 of like MC Hammer.
You
Pants
can't
and
1/2 of this.
Listen, I don't know. I'm a very average person.
I need to talk to you about the Avengers Initiative. I'm putting together a team of people with special abilities that can fight supercrime. We need a code name, something we can identify you by.
Does it need to be alliterative?
It'd be 4 letters.
Works for me.
Cool. Hey, aren't you that guy that burned his grandma in a parking lot?
Creative.
Okay, so 1 and 2 off your to-do list is not going to work. I think we're going to have to do the new company initiative. Looks like someone gets to hold the company spirit stick and gets to talk to us about our company values, okay? So you need to recite one of the company values while you hold the spirit stick. Okay, if we could stop. Stop the pumping.
It's not pumping, it's airing.
Okay, we could stop here. Okay.
No, the problem is,
I can sense the form coming. I'm gonna have to fill out a form.
you will, no. I want you to accept me and my yeast issues, and sometimes I have to air out. And I don't feel.
I have the spirit stick, Brutus. And I've learned confidence from you.
It's Dan,
Chin, and Tim! We're back! Hey guys. So we're going to do the thing again. We need no suggestions to inspire another true story, and this time I want you to think of a word. You have a word in your head, put that word away. Now think of another word. What's that word?
This one comes from here.
Yeah, that's this one now.
Fantasy.
Fantasy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Fantasy.
Fantasy.
Fantasy's broad, and there's a lot of things that connect to it.
Makes me think of Mariah Carey.
Sure.
It does.
Sure.
Mariah Carey makes me think of karaoke.
Oh God.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, when I think of karaoke, this is actually a good story. So karaoke was originally how I kind of got into improv. So it was a time when I was first going to shows about probably 10 years ago, and we would always go out to improv shows, kind of like you are now. So I was sitting, maybe like you, or like you, or like you. I was sitting out in the audience, and I was having a good time, like looking and kind of laughing and all of that. And went out afterwards and walked by what was known as the Blue Cat, which is a karaoke bar. And I heard a rendition of the Lady Gaga song called, what's the Lady Gaga song? It was Poker Face, but he was singing it in a baritone voice. And it was just bellowing it out. He was performing, and the whole crowd was watching. And I noticed it was one of the improv performers that was singing, and he was just commanding the entire stage, and he was performing. And he ended up being one of my best friends in improv, and really kind of one of the people I model a lot of my performances after. But I just remember kind of the exuberance that he felt of just being himself. And I would always kind of, even since I was a child and all of that, I grew up in an environment where you really couldn't just be yourself and you kind of always self-judging yourself. So I got up there and I actually sang a song that kind of reminds me of like a fantasy of like a Mariah Carey song. And I sang a song, it was a Public Enemy song. And it was one that...
I think it's an obvious connection.
Well, it was. I mean, I listened to a lot of Public Enemy for obvious reasons. They're a very influential rap group. And so, but it was a moment of just being yourself and of just realizing that you can enjoy music for really what it is, and that connection you get when a whole bunch of people are drinking and having fun and supporting each other, and really looking out into a crowd and performing to someone you'll never see again, but performing to that person like it's the last person you'll ever perform to in your entire life. And sweating and going in, and then the best part of the night is going in and then grabbing a drink after you get done and watching another person who's never performed again go up there and kind of let loose as they would and sing a song horribly and have fun doing it. So if you've never done karaoke before, if you've never done something like this, please do it, because you just unleash all this creative energy, and you go to work or you go into something else and you feel like a completely different person. You feel like you've unleashed something in yourself, like all that self-criticism, all that self-doubt, all that feeling of, oh, I can never do this, or oh, I can never be that person, or oh, I'm so scared. It all just kind of melts away. You realize nobody gives a fuck. Everybody's here just to have a good time, so why not just have a good time too?
That's right.
Hey, what you working on?
I'm planning our girls' weekend.
Oh my God, I knew it.
I am
Can I see?
planning it. Yes, shit, yes. Okay, wait. We talked about a surprise trip. Do you want the deets or not the deets? Or
Fuck,
just
why
have
are you
the
doing
deets?
this to me?
Because I like to eat cheese.
I want to know. I hate surprises.
Okay? We are traveling in 2 weeks, heading to Wisconsin Dells. Wisconsin Dells. They have a wax museum and a Ripley's, believe it or not, and 2 indoor water slides.
In 2 weeks, I don't have time to take work off. I can't. I have a life.
No, we put it on our joint best friend calendar.
Well, I knew this week girls. I didn't.
Oh God, did I messed up. I messed up girls' weekend.
I felt like
I messed
no.
up girls'
Hey,
weekend.
no.
I messed up girls' weekend.
I did not mean to trigger this. I'm so sorry.
You know.
No, I thought girls' weekend would be at like nearby. You know, there's plenty to do around here. I didn't know. I just can't.
I'm sorry. Okay. Failure just triggers something in me. We can do it closer. We can do it closer. It's fine. I'll just.
No, I would hate
Council
for
Bluffs.
you to. You really
Council Bluffs.
I really planned on the Dells, and I know how much you love it. You've talked about it for years. I would love to go to Wisconsin with you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to criticize or to. I can move some stuff around. We can make it work. We can make it work.
No, you know what? I want to make this work, so I'll move stuff around. It was my failure, my screw up, my fuck up.
No. I should have known when you say girls weekend. Listen, you didn't fuck up, okay? Stop. Okay? Stop dragging. You make me throw up.
I can't have that on my soul. Okay, we'll just. Do you have any water? The bile is very strong.
I don't.
Okay, I'll just. I'm good.
I have a bunch of flat soda I keep on the ground here.
This is exactly what my mom would give me when I'd have an upset belly.
That's why we're best friends.
Brown soda.
Listen,
Okay.
I would love to go. What else do we need to do to get ready?
I have road trip games planned.
Okay.
And snacks planned.
Oh my God. Okay.
My God. So we're gonna play this game. It's called Silly, Sexy, Serious. I ask you a silly question, you answer. Then I ask you a sexy question, you answer. And then I ask you a serious question, you answer. And then you flip the script.
That sounds kind of personal.
No.
It's just I've played games like that with people before, and I don't think it will help our
We can
relationship.
blood promise ahead of time to not share any details.
That's really disgusting.
You could play the license plate game. Just the classic, find an A, find a B, find a C.
You know I'm dyslexic.
We can find them in any order. We could start at Z and work backwards.
You know I'm dyslexic. Do not fail. Do not.
I forgot about your learning disability. Okay. We can play a color game. We'll just play find red, find orange, find yellow.
Perfect.
That'll be fun for 6 hours. Yeah, that'll be great. And maybe we just,
Well, what are the snacks?
okay. So, Cheetos. What?
I'm gluten intolerant. You know I'm invested in Casey's.
God damn it.
I thought we were best friends. You don't know anything
No,
about me.
I've been writing all these notes about you in my diary, and it feels like everything's changed.
Hey, see that? That's Karen with a Y N.
Oh, wrong page.
Well, that's just blank. What the fuck? Fucking do this. I stayed up all night and I dreamt about it. It's good. Visualize. I failed every time. It's okay, my dream. It's okay. It just, you're just nervous. And nervous is good. It just means something exciting is about to happen, okay? Just lean into it. Enjoy the moment. We don't get to be nervous all the time. This is a good thing. It is. People live too comfortably. Only the great things happen when you're nervous. You're right. You're right. Get up there.
Tennis star Arthur Ashe said that pressure is a privilege.
Yes.
And pressure means that you're doing something right.
Yes.
But pressure means that you're going to get swept under the rug and people are going to forget you in the history. You're going to be forgotten! And people are going to make fun of you! Oh, shit.
Wrong path. You veered off.
Okay, yeah.
Just go back onto the main path, okay? Perseverance under pressure. Strife defines us. These are defining moments in our lives where we rise above.
Strife defines us. Strife defines us. Strife defines
Your
us.
struggle will make you or break you, but mostly make you.
Stripes on pants define us. Stripes on pants are a fashion statement.
You're overthinking. You're just overthinking all of it. Just take a breath. Just clear your mind. Clear it out. Just clear it out.
Okay, I'm clearing out. Clearing out. Clearing out. Okay. Clear out. Clear out. I think I'm ready.
Okay. All right. Now get the hell out of this dugout and give that stadium the anthem they deserve. Is it turned on? Turn the system on.
Sorry.
Dude.
Sorry, I was hanging out. It's on, bro.
It smells like meat back here. What the fuck?
Time to waste.
Does the stealth fighter go first, or do I go? Does the stealth fighter go first?
Stealth fighters already went
Oh,
stealth.
Oh, say king. You see? bright stars. Copy the lyrics, that'd be great. Did you ever pull up on your phone yet?
I've got.
We're so gallantly street.
It's actually America the Beautiful, so if you want to just switch it up.
And the rockets red. No, but how fucking is this song like? Bursting in there. You gave proof. Through the night. You know what it did? That our flag was still there. You know why? Because we're the land of the brave and the home of the motherfucking free! Yeah! What? Oh, I've been canceled? Okay, shit.
What are you going to do for me?
Whatever you, just don't tell her. You know, I'm in charge, I get in trouble and stuff gets broke. No, please.
I have to tell her. She told me if you do anything, then I have to tell her.
Fucking snitch.
Oh, no.
Please don't. I have that babysitting gig next week, and if I can't babysit you, how can I babysit the Johnson kids?
Maybe you shouldn't be a babysitter.
I need the money.
Yeah, we all do. Inflation. Gas prices.
I'll do what you want, just don't tell her.
Okay.
Easier than I anticipated.
You have to do what I want to.
The tone of her voice is terrifying. I'm open to making a deal.
Hey, Frank, you can come out.
Jesus Christ. No.
I think we're ready to negotiate now, Frank. This is Frank, he's my muscle.
Yeah, my client's been wronged. Yeah, and he is going to need what we call in the business as redress. It'll require several concessions from you, otherwise you will be met with some punishments or consequences, as we call them in the business.
Frank carries a 45.
Tend not to lead with that, I usually escalate.
Sorry, I'm new.
Yeah.
I'm only this many.
Yeah. Please, yeah.
You'll get,
Good. Yep.
you're gonna get in more trouble than I am because you've had strange freak in your closet.
I'm not strange. Okay? Yeah, we don't need to be throwing around words like strange, okay?
Tables have
Yeah.
turned.
See, I don't think so, Jessica.
Yeah.
I think you're the one with your back up against the wall.
Yeah. That's some very powerful friends. You know Miss Robinson, your teacher? Yeah, used to stoop her. Yeah. Okay.
Dylan, where the hell did you get this guy from?
He had a classified ad and I answered.
Inflation's in us all hard. Okay, we pay our debts.
As far as I'm concerned, you owe us a debt.
Yeah.
You will pay off that debt with the babysitting money that you collect. You owe us 60% of everything you make until the debt has been paid off.
Wow, you read the pamphlet. It's a natural.
And if I don't?
You don't want to find out. You don't want to find out if you don't. Yeah.
Or do you want to go to bed at night knowing that that happened to your sister?
I sleep like a baby, I'm this many.
Yeah. Kid's already got a brand.
You feel like a monster? You're taking advantage of a child.
Which of us is the monster,
Yeah.
Jessica?